Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and here I have a feral medlar in Bulgaria. Well, the Bulgarian medlar populations are usually being considered native. Well, we are not exactly sure about the native range of the German medlar. Yeah, why is it called the German medlar when it's native to Bulgaria? We are pretty sure it's native to the Caucasus, but then there are areas around the Caspian and Black Sea where we think it was native, but since it has been cultivated for thousands of years, we don't actually know. Well, Bulgaria is one of the areas which generally is considered part of its natural range. However, not all of Bulgaria. Here I'm in the Balkan mountains of Bulgaria, near the little village of Kumanite, where my grandfather is from. And while Western sources often consider all of the Bulgarian medlar populations as native, the Bulgarians only consider the ones near the Turkish border as native. The ones in the Balkan mountains they consider as feral. There are feral medlar populations throughout Europe. I'm taking care of a lot of feral medlar populations in Germany, where the plant is definitely not native, despite being called the German medlar. But here around the village of Kumanite, you find them all the time. This is already the second place I found them today. Oh, I have some spiny seeds of some spiny weeds on my pants. Okay, well, so this is a medlar. Definitely, despite the fact I cannot find a single fruit on this shrub, it is definitely a medlar, a German medlar, Mespilus germanica. Not native in Germany for sure. Feral populations in Germany were considered native by the first botanists who described it, so it got its name German medlar. Not feral to the Balkan mountains either, but here we are still in quite temperate areas. We are not in the subalpine high peaks, so medlars grow quite well here. All of this used to be gardens and fields a couple decades ago, and you still see a lot of feral pears and cherries and apples, and from time to time an old cherry or apple or pear tree which was actually planted. Also a lot of feral cherry plum trees. And this medlar is also feral. As I sat around this village and even inside this village, I found the feral population of the German medlar in my courtyard, which basically looks like this here. Yeah, well, even if I had found some fruit, no fruit tasting, they are not ripe in mid-July, they ripen in November more or less. But I wanted to show you a feral medlar population from Bulgaria. So folks, stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful and fruit-rich village of Kumanite in Bulgaria. And of course, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.